Guys, one more another video on the Inside Spurs Show. Happy Monday evening to you all. Obviously international break now, and Spurs technically can't lose a game for a few weeks, so make the most of it. Now, this video we're going to be talking a little bit about manager reports, De Zerbi, Hooter. There's quite a bit coming out today, so we're going to talk about that first and foremost. Obviously, your heart goes out to Igor Tudor. Obviously, regardless of the result yesterday, the news of a family member passing is never easy. Your dad as well is never an easy one. So going through it for sure. So, thoughts and prayers to Igor and the loved ones. It's not an easy time. At least it's come with an international break. You can actually go home and things like that. So, yeah, thoughts and prayers. Moving obviously into what's an interesting period of time for Spurs. When is it not, to be honest? When is it not? We talked about De Zerbi a little while ago on the channel. I can't remember exactly when it was. And I'm not interested in De Zerbi personally. An extremely overrated manager in my eyes. Having friends that are Brighton fans and even season ticket holders, in reality, that when you listen to them and what happened in his last season and how it all fell apart, you would understand. But Matt Law's saying again today that De Zerbi is open to becoming the next permanent Spurs manager in summer if the club stay in the Premier League. Look, even though things are rubbish at the moment, okay, and it is, there's no sugarcoating it. It's rubbish. Other than the fact it's international break, like I said, pretty good time. This isn't the move. This is never the move. I'm not interested in this move whatsoever. The irony probably would have been a better move than Thomas Frank, but I don't actually think there's much in it. And again, like I said, the guy has a very weird obsession with trying to control everything. Brighton's whole thing is data-driven science signings. It's run by Barber and Bloom and Barber. The Bloom and Barber, there you go. They run it. Managers are just coaches. They're not managers there. And he wanted to be a manager. They then gave him some players that he wanted, and those players flopped massively. Ansu Fati being the main one. No, this isn't it. This isn't it. All right. Look, I do think, yes, you could go down the interim route because there is discussion: is Igor going to see out the season? You can go down the interim route, which we're going to come to in a second. I do think it looks like it will be. It will be. I'm not saying it will be, but I'm saying it could be. There's a good chance it would be Poch. That's the thought process that I have. I think it will be Poch. I don't know. Would he really want to come back? You know what I mean? Like, would you want to go to Spurs at this rate? I bloody well wouldn't. It'd be a miserable time of things. But look, in terms of what the Telegraph have said, they've said that there's already contingency plans in the event that Igor Tudor would leave, with former Monaco manager Adi Hooter understood to be a serious contender. I think anyone that sits there and goes, that's not good, this is not good, I think the way we look at it goes, let's be real. Is there really anything on there that we should be sitting there and jumping around about? I don't think there's any manager out there that is going to be perfect. But apparently, he's got to be honest, looking at his managerial record, he holds the highest win percentage in Monaco history, apparently. Apparently. I mean, I couldn't tell you exactly. I don't know enough about him. I knew a lot more about Igor Tudor, but that was because obviously I have friends that are Juventus fans, and obviously we played Igor Tudor's team in Marseille. I don't know enough about who to truly offer up quality analysis. Look, I do think this is very much clutching at straws. I think Tudor was clutching at straws. We left it too long to sack Frank. He should have been gone before the new year. Are we leaving it too long with Igor? It's hard to sack him after the point at Anfield and beating Athletic. It's always hard to say that they were going to sack him. This weekend, I think, was telling. A few weeks off could probably do Spurs the world of good, and hopefully you come out of the other side of this break with a few extra players on the bench and fit and raring to go. I don't know. You let me know your thoughts on Roberto De Zerbi and Adi Hutter down below, and I'm looking forward to actually seeing what you think. Good, bad, ugly. You let me know as always. Have a good evening, everyone. I'll speak to you all very soon. Take care. Peace.